Traditional and modern teaching tools. Chalkboards. Blackboards are tools that have ever been used in a teaching environment. Children are familiar with the use of blackboards in learning environments due to the popularity of the teaching method. Before dictating notes came, blackboards were mainly used to write on as students copied information. Chalkboards are used mostly in lower-level institutions such as primary and secondary schools. It is an effective way of teaching since learners can use other tools such as meter rulers to point to characters and words during teaching periods. Strengths of using chalkboards. There are advantages of using chalkboards in teaching, which include the convenience of using since teachers need to utilize a duster to erase the content effectively. The teacher has a better opportunity of reaching students in the class. It is efficient to control the pace while using the chalkboard method as the tutor encourages writing while talking. Therefore, it is easier to monitor the speed and accuracy of this classroom method. Chalkboard method's weaknesses. Sometimes chalkboards are dirty since the only way to erase the chalk dust is by using a dry material. That means students who are allergic to powder can suffer from exposure to chalk dirt. Additionally, the tool can cause the misconception that the only way to teach learners is through face-to-face interaction. There is difficulty in exemplifying maps, chemical reactions, and complex illustrations through the use of chalkboards. Textbooks. The textbook is a hard copy file that contains information printed on pages. Textbooks are used to develop the learner's memory in tracing topics from the table of contents. A textbook can be a combination of knowledge, principles, and concepts of a given course or topic. Many textbooks are accompanied by guidebooks for the teacher and provide the teaching methodology in an academic setting. Strengths of using textbooks. The use of textbooks is effective because it shows content clearly, which is sometimes accompanied by illustrations. Through the use of textbooks, a student finds organized work because there are lesson plans and reflections at the end of chapters. The use of textbooks gives balanced, sequential, and well-presented information. Administrators and teachers are given a full, complete program when using textbooks. Textbooks are resourceful to teachers and students since they give detailed information on many chapters. Weaknesses of using textbooks. Most of the time, textbooks may not expand on given concepts since the information contained here is not editable, nor does it provide immediate links to the idea. That means students only relate thoughts from one perspective. Textbooks are old and outdated because the information shared might be stale and not relevant unless authors revise accordingly. Students tend to find textbooks to have shallow information that is based on one viewpoint. Modern teaching tools. Classcraft. This method uses gaming principles to involve students in learning processes, and it creates more consistent learning environments. The tool encourages students to work together in building social and academic capabilities. Classcraft does not have strain in use and has paid and free versions. Students use this tool to play and design many educational activities that develop their brains and impose more knowledge. Strengths of using Classcraft. Classcraft has an easy integration because it can be used with other classroom activities, hence encouraging collaboration and teamwork skills. The use of Classcraft inspires learners to enhance the capability of association in activities that require attention for knowledge. The methodology has instant feedback and accountability as a way of motivating learners. Classcraft influences learners to academically grow while knowing the basics and collaborative effort when researching on a particular subject. Weaknesses of using Classcraft. The experience of using Classcraft could be deeply punitive depending on how it has been set. That means it would be less supportive and hence may hinder quality learning relationships. Additionally, Classcraft can have a distraction because of the changes that the tool keeps on demanding. Students who have not explored more in the tool can easily keep their attention on other things. Another weakness of Classcraft is that it is not accessible to every learner due to inequality in technology access depending on the student's socioeconomic status and proximity to the internet and modern equipment. YouTube. YouTube is a common search engine that helps to enhance education for many learners. Through the application, students can watch a recording that has been presented by a teacher either live or on a past occurrence as long as it is uploaded to the channel. YouTube offers the chance of watching a comprehensive element that blackboards cannot demonstrate. Using videos from YouTube is actually since the learner can download the content and watch it later. YouTube is a well-organized way as it has an interactive section where learners can comment on their views on a given topic. Strengths of using YouTube. YouTube offers a simultaneous learning process since it can have the opportunity to pause, download, or save a video during a learning process. Using YouTube is effective as it has an accompaniment of sound where students can learn things such as pronunciation and intonation of some words. The tool is suitable since it has an evaluative note, and the teacher can see who unlocked the video or the number of students attending classes. The efficiency that YouTube provides gives a chance to positively reflect on a given subject. Weaknesses of using YouTube. YouTube has weaknesses, such as having the data bundles that make the content to be displayed. Additionally, YouTube can be a slow process depending on the connectivity and competency of using the internet and modern devices. It requires a learner to have basic tips on how the platform works, as a single unnecessary command can lead to misinformation. YouTube has content that is uploaded by bloggers which may complicate the syllabus for the inexperienced and average learners. Similarities between the four tools. The first similarity is that all the tools involve tutors in the process of teaching. For example, the way a teacher is present in the chalkboard method, the same applies to YouTube and classcraft activities. The second similarity is that the teaching tools cover the same curriculum required for the schooling environment. For example, textbooks have descriptive parts used to discuss the content, while classcraft fosters the same content only from a different perspective. Therefore, it is important to have knowledge of the modern and traditional models of teaching. Differences between the tools. The modern tools are technology-centric compared to the traditional models that do not have intensive modernization on the teaching plan. For example, education through YouTube requires students and teachers to have a computer and a data bundle as opposed to the chalkboard method, which requires an analog way of presenting the information. The other difference is the direct learning association that most modern tools have eliminated, unlike the traditional models. For example, learning through online ways such as YouTube does not involve head-on interaction. Therefore, the equipment utilized replaces one party in a given teaching moment.